What is up, you wascally wabbits? It's your boy Louis Torres again, and today I want to talk about the new Steve Vai Ibanez PIA. And I don't know how many of you guys are in your 40s and 50s and remember when Ibanez first came out with the JEM series, where all of a sudden it had this monkey grip on the side, and you're looking at this and you're just like, I have to have one. And then keep in mind, there's also the Universe, which was also designed by Steve Vai, but it didn't have the monkey grip and it just had a few different things on there. That's where they came out with the swirls originally through the Universe. And then a bunch of the other gems started to then have swirl designs on there. So they launched the Ibanez PIA at NAMM 2020. And what's funny is that I had actually seen a photo where here's Steve Vai with what I thought was a gem with these two notches. And I'm just like, someone did a really bad Photoshop, thing there and created this opposite looking yin yang. And I remember laughing and I'm just like, that's so silly. Like, why would you do that? I'm a photographer, so a lot of what I do is working on Photoshop, and that's something that I wouldn't necessarily do. So that being said, I'm there looking at this photo and suddenly people start posting, photos from NAMM, and I see that photo wasn't actually Photoshopped. It's in fact his new guitar, and I think it's ugly. Although I'll give it up to DiMarzio for having absolutely gorgeous pickups on there. I forgot what they call them, but the pickups look absolutely gorgeous. And it's funny because even in Steve Vai's video, he mentions that the fretboard, the design on there is flowers, but it's a different floral arrangement than the old gems, right? And that's supposed to be the influence for the two notches, but I look at them and I'm just like, he even says in his videos that they're supposed to be like flower petals, but you go find photos of that thing. Let me know what kind of flower petal that reminds you of. Nothing, no flower petal. So I was kind of disappointed when I saw that, and I don't know if that's going to be the beginning of the end for the monkey grip, because I kind of feel like Ibanez kind of jumped the shark when they came out with the JEM Junior, and all of a sudden here's this new version made in Indonesia that has the monkey grip, but it's $300 instead of what I'm normally used to, especially back in like 1993 when they were $1,800, which is like $2,400 in today's dollars. Actually, don't quote me on that. I need to just do a future value calculation on my Hewlett Packard, on my HP 12C calculator, so I can tell you exactly how much that $1,800 would be valued today. But it can't be too far off, but it's in that ballpark. They were super expensive. I happen to be in a band with a guy named Kong, and he had one, and I remember just being like, how does this guy have this guitar? But his parents had bought it for him. So, I mean, we were kids. We were like, I don't know, 17 years old. So what do you guys think about the new Ibanez PIA? Are you excited about it? Do you see yourself even going out and buying them? I would imagine that they would have to be at least $2,000 for this guitar, just because you should see the house Steve Vai lives in. So that's got to be from touring, and it's got to be, partially from them using his designs on their various guitars that he's influenced. So let me know if you can see yourself buying the new Ibanez PIA. This guy will not, but that being said, I would definitely, without question, I would much rather spend $2,500 or $3,000 on a 1995, original either Ibanez Universe or a JEM, and actually have one of Steve Vai's guitars that he created and designed years ago, including one of the swirls. But this new one, you should see the colors too. They're ridiculous. One's like bright green, bright yellow, and then there's another fuchsia, is it? It's kind of pinkish. I'm sure they'll come out with more colors, but if there's one thing that Steve Vai had mentioned is this is where he's evolved to. So maybe those will just be the only color schemes that they offer. But leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you haven't seen it, just type in Ibanez PIA, P-I-A, and check that out. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe below. Thank you so much for watching. Check out darkwrench.com when you get the chance. And as usual, I will talk to you guys soon.